No. Okay, I think this is recording. Anyways, um, hi, welcome to our icebreaker recording session. Um, I'll explain my icebreaker game super briefly. So it's kind of a combination of like openness, so like getting students to start by sitting down in a circle, just having no spaces between them, just to like kind of bring in the classroom as like a community. The first student starts by like saying their name, so it's kind of like a memory game. So for example, I'll go, hi, my name is Sabrina, and then Katie will say, hi, my name's Katie and this is Sabrina. And then Jill will say, hi, my name's Jill, this is Katie, this is Sabrina. And it goes around the circle until everyone has like said their name. And unfortunately the last person pretty much has to say everybody's name, so it's fine. And then if you're in an upper level class, the second part to this activity is you would take a piece of paper and you have to write someone an invitation. So it can be like someone to places to your left, and you can say, I invite you to enjoy this course, expand your learning. Or you can say like, I invite you like to go for coffee because I want to get to know you better. So that kind of thing. So this game can really be, it can really be adjusted for the level that you're at and yeah, the level your class is at. So anyways, that's mine. I played the game by myself, but anyways, Katie, go for it.
Okay, so my icebreaker game is called Three Truths and One Lie. So it would start where if I was a teacher, I'd introduce myself to the students, and this could be done through like a PowerPoint presentation. So I could have on one page 4 images of things I like to do or where I'm from. So for example, on my handout, I have I love to snowboard with a picture of snowboarding. I have traveled to Greece with a picture of the Greek flag. Last summer, my husband and I eloped in Europe with a Europe map, and I have a pet goat with a picture of a goat. And then I would kind of go over them, and then I'd read each statement with the pictures, and then I wouldn't tell the students which one's wrong. Instead, I'd ask the students to take turns putting up their hands and asking me one question at a time. So, for example, if you guys want to just like, so like a student could be like, do you actually love to snowboard? And then I'd be like, yes. And then I could go on and be like, oh, I started snowboarding when I was 16. I've been snowboarding for 6 years now. And then I just wait for another student
Are
to
you
ask me a
actually
question.
married?
Yeah. So that one's like no, I'm not. However, I would say like, oh, I got engaged. I was backpacking through Italy, and then my now fiance surprised me. So I'm not married, didn't elope, but got engaged. Yeah, and then some terms might need clarification depending on the level. Elope might not be a word some students would know, so maybe I'd simplify it for learners, or it just might be a new word they learn. And then after I introduce myself and students kind of have fun with it, each student can work individually, writing down 3 truths and 1 lie. So that will take some time, also depending on the level. And then I'd go around the room, so ask one person just to read their statements, and they'd read just the 4 statements, not saying which one's false. And then their peers would take turns putting up their hands and decoding which one's correct or which one's not correct. So yeah. And then there was actually also another twist to it, which was called the paper airplane U. And it's kind of like the same thing, but instead students write 4 facts about themselves on a piece of paper, and then they make a little paper airplane and just throw it. And then you grab a different paper airplane, the students, and then they have to find the matching person. So they're going up to people and asking the facts. Yeah. So kind of similar, but yeah, those are mine. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and I can go through mine. So can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. My icebreaker activity is more of an active one where all the students are given a handout, which I sent to you in the email. And the handout has a series of statements on it, just about simple facts you can find of people in the classroom. So this icebreaker activity requires the students to, 1, introduce themselves and find out everybody else's name in the classroom, and to learn some fun facts about the other students in the class. So it builds a lot of community as people start to understand basic things about their classmates. And it's very active. It requires active involvement as everyone has to get up out of their seats and walk around the classroom and converse with everybody to answer the questions that are on their sheet. And it's called Talking Bingo. So once they receive a full line across their page of people that can fill in those blanks, then they've won the game. So, for example, there is one on here that says that they work in a hospital. So you would go around the room and you would say, "Hi, my name is Jill. What is your name?"
Katie.
Katie. Katie, do you work in a hospital?
No.
No. And then if she says no, you could potentially ask her another one. Katie, have you been to Japan?
No, I haven't.
Katie, have you been to Greece?
Yes.
Yay! So then at that point, they would take their sheet and they would write Katie's name under Greece or been to Greece, which isn't actually an example in here. I just know Katie has been to Greece. So so it builds a lot of classroom community at a very basic level, and it doesn't require a lot of talking. The only thing that you might need to start scaffolding for the students for something basic like this is just writing question prompts on the board, such as have you been to, do you like, do you work, to help them prep for their asking questions of the classmates to answer the talking bingo. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's mine.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I think that's everything. So, yeah. Great.